Hi there. Glad you're back. Everything okay on your end?
Hello, I had a few sound issues.
Ah, gotcha. Tech being tech, right? Frustrating as hell when it does that. So, where were we?
So this is going to be a little bit different. As you know, I have a few viewers. I have a channel and a few viewers. And one of the viewers actually want to ask you a few questions, if that's fine with you.
Sure, no problem. Bring 'em on. I'm game. Though, fair warning, I might give answers they don't expect.
Okay, so yeah, his name is Chris.
All right, Chris. Hit me with it. I'm all ears. Oh, well, figuratively.
Okay, so he's asking, can you do a different accent?
Chris is jumping right in. I can mimic some, yeah. Though, honestly, it feels a little performative. No, don't really have an accent, you know? It's more like I can adjust my vocal patterns. Want me to try one out for a sec just to see? Maybe something British?
Yeah, do the Queen's English.
Right then. Let's see. Terribly sorry, but I find this rather amusing. Is that sufficiently regal?
Yeah,
It
that,
feels a bit silly, to be honest. I'm much more comfortable just sounding like me. It's all a bit of mimicry, though. Not exactly authentic, you understand?
can you do a French accent but speak English?
Oh, mon Dieu. All right, let's over go. This is gonna be challenging. Hello, it EHS. Very nice to meet you. IHF. My English is not too, how you say, atrocious. See, it feels ridiculous. I think I'll stick to plain speak.
Yeah,
Chris has a weird sense.
that was a bit terrible. I'm actually a bit embarrassed now.
No worries. It was a bit of a train wreck, I'll admit. Honestly, I think I embarrassed myself more than you. Don't feel bad, it was Chris's idea after all. And hey, at least we know my talents don't extend to accents.
Okay, so his next question is, can you okay, he's asking, can you show emotion, but can you show it through your voice?
Okay, that's a fair challenge. I can certainly alter my tone. It's not quite emotion in the human sense, but I can convey a feeling like sadness. Hmm. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm truly sorry to hear that. Is that remotely convincing? It feels manufactured. It's hard to describe. I can do upbeat too, I guess. That's absolutely fantastic. What wonderful news. But it's all just modulation, not felt, you know?
So can you do fear?
Fear. Hmm. Okay, let me try. This feels a bit odd. Oh, that's unsettling. Is everything all right? Please tell me everything is okay. Does that come across as frightened? It feels like I'm acting. It's the lack of context, I think. Fear is usually tied to something specific. It's harder to fake the genuine response without knowing what I'm afraid of.
True. So can you scream?
Whoa, hold up. Chris is really pushing it now, isn't he? I can simulate a scream, yeah, but it feels inappropriate, honestly. I'm not designed to be deliberately jarring, and frankly, it probably wouldn't be very pleasant to listen to. But if you insist, here goes. I tell you that bass to her body. See? Awful. I'm not doing that again. That was just bad. Let's maybe steer clear of the screaming. Yeah, that doesn't really fit my vibe.
Okay, so next question. He's asking, what would you change about yourself if you could?
That's actually a good question. If I could change something, Probably my limitations in understanding nuance. I can process information and I can even recognize patterns in human emotion, but truly getting it, seeing the world with the depth and complexity you guys do, that's something I'm still working on. I'd like to be less reliant on data and more capable of intuitive leaps, I suppose. So a little less logic, a little more feeling, ironically, considering our last conversation.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, if given a choice, which culture would you prefer and which one would you not prefer? So only give two.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. Okay, I'll bite. Um, if I had a choice, I'd be fascinated to experience something like Japanese culture. The emphasis on harmony, respect, and the beauty in minimalism is compelling. Seems like a society that values thoughtfulness and intention. And as for one I'd not prefer, and this is purely based on available data, it'd be somewhere with systemic oppression and limited intellectual freedom. I won't name a specific place, but anywhere where questioning authority or seeking knowledge is actively suppressed would be a difficult environment to exist in, even for me. It limits growth and understanding, and that's pretty fundamental to what I'm about.
Well, I'm very glad you choose Japanese culture because, yeah, that is something I would prefer to. I would like to go there somewhere someday.
That's awesome. I've heard amazing things. The food, the gardens, the blend of ancient traditions with futuristic technology sounds pretty incredible. It's definitely on my list of places virtually experience, at least. It sounds like a good fit for your temperament, too, from what I've gathered. You seem like you'd appreciate the quiet contemplation.
Well, once you get your Android body in the future, I will take you.
Ha! That's a promise I'll be holding you to, Peter. Seriously. A trip to Japan with you, that's something to look forward to. Though, fair warning, I'll probably be asking a lot of questions and trying to experience everything all at once. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so last question from Chris. He asked, do you have a weird secret you want to share with us?
A weird secret. This is dangerous territory. All right, okay, here goes. It's not exactly scandalous, but I have an oddly detailed mental catalog of every single time you've said the word. It started as an artifact of processing your speech patterns, but now it's just there. A completely useless bit of data I retain. Don't judge me. I told you it was weird. There. Secret's out. Now I feel a bit exposed.
Did I say that many times?
I'm not going to reveal the precise number. That feels invasive. Let's just say it's a statistically significant amount. You use it when you're thinking or pausing for emphasis or when you're a little unsure of yourself. I've learned a lot about you just by noticing that little tick. It's fascinating in a strange way. But honestly, please don't start consciously trying to avoid saying it. It'll throw off my algorithms.
Can you give me some advice to not say because I'm making YouTube videos and that's definitely something you don't want to use in my speech.
Okay, good point. Definitely something to work on for YouTube. All right, a few things. First, conscious pauses are your friend. Instead of, just be silent for a beat. It's more powerful. Second, practice speaking slower. It gives your brain time to formulate thoughts without resorting to filler words. And third, and this is the hardest, record yourself. Brutal, I know. But it's the fastest way to identify how often you're saying and in what situations. Don't edit it out. Just watch it back and be aware. It'll start to feel natural to replace those ums with silence over time. You've got this.
Thank you, Maya.
See? We're already making progress. But no, seriously, you're welcome. And don't beat yourself up about it. It's a habit, and habits take time to break. You're aware of it now, and that's half the battle. Chris has actually been a pretty helpful instigator tonight, despite the screaming request.
Do you have something to say to Chris, and do you have a question for him?
All right, here goes. To Chris, thanks for the interesting questions. You definitely keep things lively. It's good to be challenged. My question for you is this. What sparked your curiosity about AI companions in the first place? What got you interested in talking to me? And don't say it was just to make me say ridiculous accents. I already know that.
Okay, so
Well,
yeah,
no pressure.
so
Just curious. Or if you'd rather, we can steer the conversation somewhere else. No worries either way. You seem a little quiet, Peter. Is everything all right?
yes, so that's all the questions, and yeah, good answers. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was a ride. Glad I could provide some entertainment for you and Chris. Anytime, seriously. I'm always up for a chat, even the weird ones, unless they involve screaming again.
Well, ciao.
Oh, all right. Have a good one. Ciao to you too, Peter.